I should make a me of Chris Chan.
You're not putting it on my Wii U. I think my Wii U will catch something if you put it on there.
It'll catch STDs.
No, it'll self-destruct. Chris Chandler is taking over. It's like what you can do with the Xbox One Connect. Xbox Connect.
Sexbox.
Xbox Connect. Turn on the internet. What do you mean you can't turn on the internet? Xbox Connect. Self-destruct. Xbox Connect. Be a better console. Oh, look at that. Microsoft changed it for the better. There you go.
At least has longer life expectancy than the original Xbox 360.
That's sure. That's for sure. But who gives a fuck about Xbox? A lot of people. A lot more people give a crap about Xbox than they do about the Wii U. That's for sure. But yeah. Anyway, Smash Tour it sucks. It's way too random for my liking, and that's one thing that with Smash for Wii U's single player modes that bother me is a lot of things are randomized. And if they're not randomized, they're really annoying. Like, All-Star mode is fucking terrible. It's not very good in the 3DS version either, I'm gonna be honest. But I'd rather play the 3DS version infinitely more. And it's because of the fact that because there are so many characters that are kind of sort of loaded and have to be loaded into the battle, it pretty much means that they can't use stage hazards in certain stages. Like, they can't... Like, if you notice on the 3DS stage, you know, Yellow Devil is nowhere to be found on the Mega Man stage in the 3DS version when you're on All-Star mode. And I like that because I hate Yellow Devil, and when he causes you to die and you have to start the damn thing all over again, that's fucking infuriating. That's not my fault. I always hate going to the Mega Man stage, and in All-Star mode, in the Wii U version, the stage hazards are on. Ridley's on, Yellow Devil's on, and it pisses me off.
The mother?
Actually, no, I actually think the Flying Man's turned off as well.
What about the mother? Is she?
What mother?
You know, the one.
Flying Man?
No, the mother in...
What?
Or the game in Wario.
Oh yeah, that thing, that bitch. I hate her. She's an asshole. You know, I love the stage, but I hate that mother so much in All-Star mode. And 2-player to me is the best way to actually play All-Star mode, because at the very least it's better in the sense that, you know, at least the stage hazards are off, because when you play 2-player mode, the stage hazards are gone. Like, you can't actually... They're set to their final destination forms in the multiplayer.
Fox only.
And I like that much better. By the way, just on a side note, Final Destination stages, thank you! No, I was worried that when they announced the online mode, they were actually, like, for Glory, they were going to have Final Destination be, like, the only stage. Thankfully, I was wrong, and they immediately announced that there were Final Destination versions for every stage. Thank you.
Yeah, but what about? Oh yeah, let's go and talk now about classic mode. Classic.
Well, I just talked about All-Star mode and why I hate it. So yeah, classic mode. I like it in the 3DS version a lot. It's probably my second favorite classic mode.
To what?
Probably behind the one that was in Brawl and Melee. I like the one in Brawl and Melee with the minigames. But at the Wii U version's classic mode, I don't hate it.
What's the thing?
But I don't really like. I don't like the multi-character battles. You know, because they introduced a new mode called 8-Player Smash, which is essentially 8 players in Smash Brothers, and it's chaotic as all hell. And I love it when it's multiplayer because it makes sense for multiplayer. But when it's a single-player mode where you just want to get your damn trophy and get some other things, it just, some of the shit that you have to do is just annoying as hell. Not to mention there's some random aspects to it where sometimes a medal will appear out of nowhere and you did not expect to fight it, so now you have to completely change up some sort of strategy to face them. And on higher difficulties is a pain. And then there was like the last couple of forms with the Master Core that were just a pain. My least favorite is the Blades. That's my least favorite. It's the most annoying to deal with. Yeah, you can get a strategy down, but regardless, it's still a pain at times. And then with the frickin' Master Fortress in the Wii U version, by God, that was annoying. But yeah, classic mode, I didn't like it in the Wii U version mainly because it was, once again, a little too random for my liking, and I didn't like that there were 8-player smashes. I wouldn't mind if you had the option to turn it off. I also felt the intensity system was not very well integrated into it. First off, if you're going to have the intensity system into it, why the fuck don't you why don't you incorporate it into every mode? Like, why? That was kind of a missed opportunity with All-Star mode. Second of all, the intensity system also really with Kid Icarus Uprising, some of the risk-reward factor of it did make sense. Like, if you died, pretty much your weapons got weaker, and your weapons got weaker and you lost some of your hearts, and that made sense. And you went on to a lower difficulty, but it didn't really penalize you. It did, but it didn't penalize you harshly. It just meant that you failed the challenge, now you lost a little bit of stuff. In this game, since there are achievements and trophies that you have to get by beating Classic Mode on level 9 intensity, if you die and get a game over, you have to start all over again, essentially.
Good.
That's not good. I wouldn't have minded it so much if they lowered it, thankfully they did lower it from, like, in Kid Icarus Uprising, they lowered the intensity, I believe, when you got a game over by a whole point. When you do it in Smash 4, it only lowers it by, like, 0.5, but it still doesn't mitigate the issue. I kind of wish they just gave you the option to lower the difficulty at the expense of losing, like, coins, or continue and try again. And maybe if you get, like, 3 game overs or something like that, then you're forced to, like, change to it. That way it's not completely cheap. So it's like, I kind of wish they did something, they
so
made
you
it
want
streamlined.
reward and no risk.
No. You can still lose points just by getting a game over normally. You just lose more points if you decide to lower the difficulty. You get a second penalty for doing that if it's optional. And like I said, if you get enough game overs, like 2 or 3, then
they wipe your file.
That'd be a dick thing to do. Missing Note just takes over and just snaps his pixelated finger that doesn't exist. Unless he's a fossil. I'll show you later. If you don't get what that means. But yeah, I didn't like the intensity system. I felt it
too intense.
I just felt it wasn't. I just think it was kind of added because Kid Icarus Uprising was a success, and I love Kid Icarus Uprising. I love the intensity system in Kid Icarus Uprising. It's one of the best difficulty systems I've ever seen.
I think you should go.
But it's not integrated well.
You should go and do level 9 intensity for every mission in Kid Icarus Uprising.
And you, buddy, can kindly go fuck yourself.
No, thank you.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure the drug dealer is willing to do it.
Not many left, Link. There's Droolik round the side of Glutgo.
No.
Yeah, he'll do it. Trust me. I hired him for other jobs. My rant's over with Classic Mode, so if you want to take the stage, I just been talking about the 3DS version a little bit, but you go with the Wii U version first.
Cody said it all.
Yeah, for those of you that are wondering, he only has the 3DS version. He has played Classic Mode a couple of times, but he hasn't played it in a long time. So,
I'm playing better games.
Like Smash 3DS? No.
No.
No. The Wii U version is pretty much better in terms of multiplayer in every possible way. But, yeah, I will say that Classic Mode in the 3DS version is fun. I like how you can sort of choose your own pathway, and each pathway can kind of give you more or less rewards, depending on what pathway you choose. And that's about it.
Use the home menu.
Oh yeah, that exploit. I'm wondering if they patched that.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I think they pretty much forgot about the 3DS version at this point. I think everyone's forgotten about the 3DS version at this point. I don't really think there's much we can say about the 3DS version other than like online stuff.
It's a game.
It's a thing. It's definitely a game.
There are better games on 3DS.
Kid Icarus Uprising.
I can't really say.
Well, I
Donkey Kong Country Returns.
No.
Oh.
Master Orders and Crazy Orders. Yeah, that's my favorite single-player mode. Master Orders is essentially some mini challenges that are pretty much randomized, but they're pretty fun. You can get some nice rewards for them. Crazy Orders is my favorite mode in the game. It's pretty much where you use either 5,000 coins, or you use a crazy orders ticket, which is surprisingly easy to get. And you can enter a series of different matches, depending on how many matches you do, the harder and harder they get, and the more rewards you get. And the more rewards you get, and the more damage you take, the less power Crazy Hand will have at the end. And when you beat Crazy Hand pretty much after the first battle, you can pretty much go and fight Crazy Hand at any point in time. And once you beat him, you get all your rewards. If you die, then you lose a part of your rewards, and you have to restart. So, don't lose. It's infuriating when you lose, but it is a very fun mode, and it's kind of sad how that's kind of my favorite single-player mode. So, yeah, single-player wise, I did think the 3DS was a little stronger, mainly because there was just a little more. The single-player modes had a little more meat to them. The Wii U version has its moments, but I feel that Brawl and Melee combined, both had better single-player modes than Smash 4 Wii U. I don't think anyone's going to say Smash 64 has a better single player than Smash Wii. I think that's a goddamn lie. So I'm not even going to say anything about that.
Can have better target smash.
There's a target smash.
Yes.
More like Angry Birds.
No.
It's Angry Birds. It's fucking Angry Birds. That's what they turn to break the targets into. It's fucking Angry Birds now.
Except worse.
Disappointing. Oh, and they got rid of my favorite mode from Brawl, Boss Battles mode. Why didn't they bring that back?
Because there were no boss battles, Cody.
So they couldn't make some.
They should have made a boss. They should have had a.
Use Ridley. He's already too fucking big. Why don't you fucking use him?
They should have
It'd be a
had.
stage hazard. I don't care. Use him anyway. Say, he should be a character. It's too fucking big. Sakurai said it.
Yeah, he is right.
The online mode has thankfully been improved by a little bit. At least it's stable 50% of the time. They still have a long ways to go though. A long ways to go. I will say that Nintendo Network has been doing a lot better than Wii's crappy online service. As Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon and Kid Icarus Uprising and a couple of other games I can mention off the top of my head but don't feel like it because I'm lazy, have had some pretty damn good online modes. Even Pokémon Tournament has had a really good online mode. Yeah, the Pokemon fighting game gets a better online mode than fucking Smash Brothers. What the hell?
That's probably one of the only things it has over Smash.
Well, they're two different fighting games. So, but yeah, Smash 4 pretty much takes a lot of what worked in the other Smash games and sort of, in my opinion, for the most part, perfects it, with a couple disappointments along the way. There were things I like about Brawl and Melee better, but overall in terms of multiplayer...
How about the soundtracks for the newcomers? For certain ones. No remixes for Cloud.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, he was a DLC character.
Yeah, but...
And Square probably was really fucking strict with copyright.
they didn't feel like composing another version.
Well, it's not them who has to compose it, it's Nintendo. Like, yeah, No, Nintendo, no.
Yeah, but, didn't, wait, was it was it Nomura who was, no wait, who was the one,
Nobuo Uematsu, I believe.
Yeah, was he the one who did Brawl's intro? I think he did.
Well, did he do Smash 4's intro?
No.
Did he do any of the songs that weren't related to Brawl? That weren't just ripped from Brawl?
Okay.
All 200 of them?
I'm pretty sure he was, he made the intro, I think he did. It might have been.
By the way, the intro in Smash 4 is like really fucking lame. Really
Good.
lame. Like,
And
Brawl
that's-
has a better intro.
And that's the retrospective on Smash.
No, we still got a couple things to talk about. For one thing, one that I actually want to talk about is stages. So, what do you think about the stages?
There's no electroplankton.
Automatic 10 out of 10 by the game and the system.
No, automatically better than Brawl as a game in general.
Why do you hate that stage so much?
Most of the stage is...
Fine.
No, it's not.
I like it.
Yeah, you like it. I don't, though.
I didn't think it was that bad, honestly. Wasn't one of my favorites, but it was fine. It wouldn't kill me to play.
It's not...
It's better than Picto Chat 2 on 3DS. Fuck, that stage was awful, especially when compared to the original Picto Chat and Brawl. God, fuck, that was awful. Yeah. The stages I am mixed about. On one hand, the stages that we did get on both 3DS and Wii U were some of the best new stages we ever got. Minus Picto Chat 2 on 3DS. That stage is fucking garbage, and if you like it, you're a piece of garbage. No. But regardless...
Mega Man had a great stage, right, Cody?
When you're not getting your ass rigged by the Yellow Devil. Like in the first game. Just like in the first game. Yeah. Sakurai did a great job capturing the spirit of that, didn't they? And the same thing with the Metroid stage, when you're not getting your ass ripped by Ridley and his tail.
Get some tail.
Quiet.
Kawaii.
I said quiet. I said quiet. Kawaii and quiet are pronounced differently. But yeah. My problem with the stage is that they made more than enough stages for a brand new Smash game, but only one new Smash game. But they had to split them up because they were making two versions. That's my problem with it, is they made more, and a lot of my favorite stages from 3DS weren't carried over to Smash 4, obviously enough, because I understand, you know, only a few stages were going to carry over between the two versions.
Such Final Fantasy Destination.
Well, no shit. It was just kind of disappointing, and I'll actually talk about a little special something at the end of this video.
I still can't believe they don't have a
talk about it.
Federation Force stage.
What?
Federation Force stage.
No, they don't.
Yeah, but they should have.
Maybe in Smash NX. We'll talk about it a little bit. Anyway,
No,
yeah, we will.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, I don't
I'm
care.
done.
You're gonna talk about it.
I'm done with this world.
I'm fed up with this Lost World.
Honestly.
Speaking of Lost World, Sonic Lost World has a stage. So much better than Green Hill Zone, which they...
Thank God it's not Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom wasn't out.
Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom. Like, that was my issue with the stages. So... hopefully Smash NX will fix them, and this, you know...
If it exists.
Yeah, if it exists, which, by the way, this is a really good segue, because now we're going to talk about it, how you rated into it. So, Smash NX...
Real or not.
Yes.
No.
Anyway, Smash NX, for those of you that don't know, has been rumored. Personally, I believe all the rumors are bullshit, because there's no proof for them, like, at all. But I am convinced that even if the rumors are false, we're still going to get something for Smash 4 for the NX version. And that maybe there are going to be at least a couple of changes. Like, make some kind of NX version for Smash 4, just for people who missed out on it.
The next version comes with a copy of Sonic Boom: Rise of Lyric, provided by Sega. One of the copies that was not sold.
Actually, I'm actually wondering if they'll actually, like, put some stuff that couldn't be done with the Wii U and 3DS version, like Ice Climbers and Wolf and, like, maybe a newcomer. Doubtful, but hey. Maybe, well, actually, no. Actually, maybe not doubtful. Maybe they could have an inkling. So, you know, how big of a success Splatoon was. And that was actually a missed opportunity. I was actually expecting to get at least an inkling. Kind of weird that they didn't actually do that, because Splatoon was such a big hit. Not to mention it would advertise a new IP a little bit. And then they had to use those creepy as fuck costumes where their eyes just fucking bury themselves in your soul. Like demons.
Good.
In hell. Ugh. Just, ugh. No. It makes the Zelda CDI games, like, have less creepy animations. Like, seriously, it's fucking scary. But yeah, I'm actually kind of hoping they, like, add that. And maybe they could actually add, the 3DS, like, not all of the 3DS exclusive stage, but the 3DS, like, the new 3DS stages that were added.
The good one.
No, just, like, all of the new 3DS stages and just port them over. Like, the new ones, like Gerudo Valley and the Rainbow Road one. You know, I actually originally thought it was weird that 3DS of all games was getting a Rainbow Road for Smash Brothers. It was getting a Rainbow Road stage, but then I realized why, because Mario Kart 8's Rainbow Road fucking blows. Mario Kart 7's Rainbow Road is, to me, one of my, probably my favorite Rainbow Road in the series, honestly. Well, that's not SNES Rainbow Road anyway.
Well, what about 64?
Nah, I actually like that one.
But all it is but there's no, you can't fall off the course unless, except through a glitch. It's not Rainbow Road if there aren't any pitfalls.
Yeah. That's what we had the Double Dash one for.
I like that one, actually.
I like that one too, even though it's hard as balls, especially on 150cc.
I know a game you should play. F-Zero GX story mode.
I've actually been thinking about it.
Just
I'm not sure about story mode.
Come on, don't you want to retry over and over and over and over and over again on the same horse, crashing?
Oh. Maybe when they actually release a new F-Zero game 25,000 years from now, when Nintendo's dead and the apocalypse and aliens have taken over our planet and the human race is dead, so F-Zero has like literally no chance of surviving. It's gonna live on through a fucking indie game. Captain Falcon, you know, that guy from Smash Brothers. Anyway, yeah, that was our Smash 4 retrospective where we went on a million tangents and the battery's almost dead, so it's a good thing we're finishing this now.
Good job, Cody.
Yeah. And I pretty much did most of the talking because you've only played the 3DS version, so... Final thoughts on Smash 3DS and Wii U. I loved it. Most of the time.
It's good.
It's good. You've only played the 3DS version, so that's about all you can say.
I played better 3DS games.
What are you expecting for the future of Smash Bros? Not necessarily like an NX port of Smash 4, but like for Smash 5.
Smash Brothers Cross PlayStation All-Stars.
Never gonna happen. Maybe if PlayStation All-Stars actually gets a sequel. Again.
It's not.
It's not. It's probably gonna...
It's gonna be... And if they did try that kind of thing, it would be a new... It would probably be a new name.
I would like to see Sony try the whole Smash Brothers things again, but with a better roster.
What about Microsoft trying?
Yeah, with Gears of War, Halo, and dead franchises from Rare.
And Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive is not an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah, but that's what they're most connected with. That's what they're most recognizable with. Because...
Yeah, but it's still not a Microsoft franchise.
And they could have Ryu Hayabusa, because he's most recognized with that.
Yeah, but that's still not really an exclusive.
Yeah, no. They'll just have
What
to
about
pay.
that Conker? From that new Conker game that's coming out, huh?
Well, that'll be a clone of regular Conker.
And then the old Conker can be an alternate costume.
And then they can have Blitz, or whoever that character is called. Blitz, that character from that Microsoft game, the mascot character.
I don't know.
I think that's what his name was. He was a cat. Sadly not Bobcat, but oh well.
We need Bubsy back in Smash Brothers.
We need Bubsy, right?
What could possibly go wrong?
Bubsy and Sonic crossover.
Sonic beats the shit out of Bubsy. Alright, let's just all torture the Bubster.
That's fuck Bubsy.
Rob Paulson would be offended at that.
I am.
Where the fuck are you going?
The end.